What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your host, Trev Smooth, man. We out here, better known as Smooth, and even better known as Slave to the Mob. All my mobsters out here. What's going on with you? Everybody in the chat, let yourself be known. Drop a like, drop a something. Right. Let me see what we got over here, man. David Balsh, you the first cat. News. David Balsh, News World. Do the dishes and fix the damn plate. You know, I gotta go to the store. Deuces. Okay, cool. And I guess you're getting right into the topic. And oh yeah, I'm so ready for it. We are so ready for it. Let's get into that, man. Like, it's about to be a movie today. I hope y'all are super ready for the day. It's about to be a movie. We got a lot in store. I got a little video clip to show y'all for one of the very good examples of what we're gonna be talking about today, which is why men are out this piece looking for women abroad. So yeah, trying to find yourself abroad. I like the ring of that. But yeah, no disrespect to the ladies out there, but that is super catchy. I'm looking for abroad. If none of y'all don't use that, you out here slipping. But yeah, we completely with it, man. We got to jump all up into this piece. I do want a couple of votes, man. The Bugatti has been kicking butt, man. For real. The Bugatti has been going hard. And I want y'all to eliminate that with anything. You're really not hearing me on this. I really want that doggone Bugatti eliminated, man. Like, for real. But for some reason, y'all are not helping me get rid of it. Today, I brought the Rolls Royce Phantom out here, man. Suicide doors and all. So, where we at with it, man? Are we gonna pick a real one today or not? I mean, listen, I'm a slave to the mob, so you already know. This is what y'all pick. This is what y'all get. But I'm just going to let you know. I would choose the Rolls Royce in this particular case because you'll be sitting back, living in a life of luxury. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a pretty hip car, too. Look, it does. Well, wait, it does something. I know it does something. Don't make me a liar. Come on, don't make me a liar. It's going to make me a liar. There you go. I told you it does something. Yeah, it does something. So yeah, that might not be quite how a Rolls Royce sounds or whatever, but ooh, okay. There's a lot going on with that. There's a lot going on with that. So we got one vote for the Phantom. Let's get it. Yeah, man, we got a lot to get into today. I'm going to jump into the intro and I'll be right back in a second. Let's go. Oh yeah, so y'all know what's up, man. We out here, bro. We got a little movie I'm gonna want to play with y'all today too. It's a crazy little flick. We got a lot of cats in here. Anybody up in this piece, don't be bashful, don't be shy. Say what you gotta say, whatever. It's all comments will be read as long as I can keep up with you. And there is no stupid opinions here except the ones that I say. So let's get into it. So what we really want to get into is why men in particular, I'm sure there's some females, some ladies doing it right, but men in particular are going abroad to go ahead and find themselves a mate. They're going overseas, right? And I can give you some of the countries that this includes. Here's some of the main ones, right? This has been going on for a little while now. So Thailand, the Philippines, Colombia, Brazil, Russia, and Ukraine are some of the most popular that you would see people go out and try to find them a wife. And we're going to discuss why this type of thing would happen. Now, some of you may already have an idea. Some of you may not. But I do want to know what your opinion is before we go all the way into it. Because you know I got one. You know I got my reasons. And I'm going to bring it on down. Because that's what we do on this side. I breaks it on down. I'm going to run a clip because it is quite enough of you in here as it is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and run the clip. and we will be running it 2 or 3 times. Once, probably in a few. Once we get a new crowd or whatever, and then somewhere towards the middle or end. So I'm going to run that right now for you, and listen up closely. And this is so crazy. When I saw this clip, I was like, this is the one I'm going to choose today because it's crazy. I really want to know what y'all think about this clip, but it's absolutely insane. Let's go on with it.
A lot of people are complaining because I said I wanted a housewife and that I love my beautiful queen over here from Uganda because I said she's going to make one of my points was she's going to make a beautiful housewife. And a lot of people tried to complain. This isn't to the ladies out there. And a lot of you complain, but I'm not going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to the men because the men who were giving me hateful comments know better. Housewife. I said I wanted my wife to be a housewife. But I want to talk to the men out there, specifically the men who are giving me hateful comments, because I know and you know that the key to life and the key to society is a happy home, right? You want a happy community, you need a happy family. You want a happy government, a happy state, a happy society, you need to have a happy family. So if y'all want to send your kids off to daycare, then go ahead and do what you do. But I'm going to have me a housewife who's taking care of everything. And when your kid grows up and winds up in all kinds of trouble, don't come back at me and say, you know what, you were right. My last dating tips video went viral because I told y'all the truth. So let me tell y'all a little bit more truth on dating. The reason why I have a Ugandan queen and I don't have an American woman is 3 reasons, okay? Number 1, American women are addicted to Instagram. You hear what I'm saying to you? I want a real love. I'm not talking about likes. I'm not talking about follows. I'm talking about love in real life, okay? And if you want real love, then you need to go to Uganda. Next thing, America is ate up with the hookup culture, all right? You know what hookup culture is? That means you sleep with somebody one day and then you sleep with someone else the next. I'm not about that hookup culture. I'm a one-woman man. That's it, okay? My 3rd reason, and this is it, and I'm really tired that I have to do these videos for y'all, but this is the truth, okay? So please listen and listen good. The last time, those American women, they want a career. They want to be the CEO. You know what I want? I want a woman that's going to care more about the family than about the pocketbook. You hear what I'm saying out there? Listen, I want a woman that's going to take care of the family, that's going to take care of the kids, that's going to be a mother, that's going to be a beautiful wife. That's what I want. And other American men want it too. And that's why I got me a Ugandan queen. And if you listen, and if you listen good, you'll go to Uganda and get you a queen too. Don't make me make another video.
Hey, listen. Tell me that this does not give you the vibes of back in the day. I might be dating myself here, but some of you, even at least the millennials, have experienced this. Some Gen Z have. But tell me this doesn't just give you the whole vibe of the WWE, or when I used to watch it, WWF, when they're like in their little space where they talk the nonsense, where they had Mean Gene with the mic and they're just talking a whole bunch of smack in front of the camera. It gave me those whole vibes. There was so many things wrong with this video. Like from the way he was holding her, the size of the homeboy's head, paws, everything. It just looks crazy, man. Like, I'm like, is this life? Is this real? Is this like, what are we doing here, man? I mean, and I understand the concept, but this was definitely one of the most bizarre videos that I saw addressing this particular topic. He looks like that dude from Life with Louie, R.I.P. Yeah, JC, you're on one with that one. No, you're about right with that one. I can't even throw it. That kind of, yeah. You get Ultra Combo for that. Talking wrestler vibe for sure. Yes, and exactly. When I saw that, I'm like, come on, what are we doing? But yeah, let's dig into it just a little bit here, because we got to understand what's going on here. There are people so frustrated with the state of modern dating nowadays that they are willing to leave U.S. soil to go ahead and get them another woman. Now, this particular case He went for his Ugandan queen, and that's cool. But there are other places. The other places that I mentioned, Thailand. You had Russia, Ukraine in there, the Philippines. And we got to ask ourselves, what is it that these men are looking for in women? So some of the things that are pretty obvious that you would not get in the United States of America or Western civilization in particular, right? And that would be a woman that is submissive by default. There are some women who make claims that, the dude, if he makes enough money or if it's the right one and everything else. But what you have to understand is, in some of these other cultures, in most of these other cultures, right? Probably 190 out of the 195 countries that we have, they respect their men just a little bit more. And it's not completely based on how much they can provide, but the fact that they will provide. I'm going to say that one more time. There are some countries that respect you. I feel like it's most countries that will respect you as a man, but not because you're a millionaire and can provide millions, but because you will provide for your family, because you can offer stability rather than wealth, a comfortable life versus a lavish life. And they are respected and they are treated like the kings that they are, just for fulfilling their duty, because it's not really practical for most men to be able to obtain those type of riches. It's just not realistic. And social media would have you believe it is, because the way that they feed the algorithm, they show you the highlight reels of some of our 1%ers, right? 5%ers out there, right? Top 5%. And that's what they flood your timeline with. But when you think about it, you're looking at, for the most part, your friends and the top 5% of people in the world. And if you were not of the top 5% as a human being, what is it about you that makes you feel like you would qualify to deal with this particular type of person? And one thing that a lot of women don't understand is that you feel like this because to most men, you don't even see them. Most men that would approach you, you would reject. The average man would always be rejected by a woman. In the West, this is how we are in the West. If you were making $50,000 a year, which is the median here in America, right? That's the average income, just about 50,000, right? And there are different demographics, but just about 50,000 is what we make out here. And that's a struggle. You might need help from your spouse, your lady. You might need a little help because 50,000 just ain't gonna cut it. Particularly if you have kids, you can't do that. 50,000 ain't gonna cut it. So, but that's what's available. There's a grave disparity. We have one of the worst disparities on the planet as far as wealth is concerned. When you talk about the extremely wealthy and poverty, that's just how it goes. There's nothing that we can really do about that. We can't all be rich. I'm sorry. Most of us are going to make 50,000. And here's what I'm going to do for you today. I'm just going to bring in some basic stats. There is something called a delusional calculator, right? We're going to dig into this. The delusion calculator. I'm going to throw some things up here. I really want to share this with you. There's a female delusion calculator. And we're just going to go on average. Miss Lady C just stepped up in this piece. Let's just go with a good age. What age would you date from? I'm going to say you would date about 32 to probably about 45, right? Probably. Is that about right? About right? Blink twice if yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's about right. Okay. I'll even put 46. 32 to all right. Does it matter what race? Can they be any color or shade? Doesn't matter do they need to be black? There's white, black, Asian, or any color shade. Which would you pick?
Any shade, but
any
with
shade.
A big yeah.
Oh, that's not even on here. But all right, how tall do they need to be?
They have to at least be taller than me. Like I say 5'10".
5'10". So you're not gonna go with the 6 feet?
No, I'm 5'7". So when I do like heels, at least
if you do heels, you're gonna be like 5'10".
Yeah, so that's still cool.
All right, so we'll go 5'10". We're gonna do 6 feet. We're gonna do 6 feet. We'll do 5'10", because that's actually practical. The average man's height is 5'9". It's only when you get into the sixes.
5'8", because I've been seeing a lot of 5'8".
No, that's not the average. The average is 5'9" for men.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
All right, let me ask you. Can they be obese?
Huh?
Can they be obese or no? Clinically obese.
A little stomach.
But not obese. Okay, no. So we'll exclude obese. Okay. Yeah. What's the minimum income? About 100,000? Come on, man. What we doing?
I would say if you
we're talking about for you to court for marriage, not for you to date, not for you to smash, but somebody who you would call your hubby that you would actually put a ring on for.
Are you including me working or no? Or they got to take care of the bills?
No, just whatever you want. Well, however you are.
If they can't
what you want.
If they can't take care of the whole household, like if they were independent, no, I couldn't fuck
with kids. That would be about 100, yeah. I guess. Okay, about 100,000. Great.
No, it could be a little less than that. Some people got 12.
What do you want? 80? 80? 80K?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I make my own money. I'm not that.
All right, let's do 80K. Let's do 80K. Let's do 80K.
If you don't have a business mindset, I can't mess with him.
Can he be married?
Could
he be married?
Like, was he married before?
No, like currently. You're gonna say no, right?
Hell no.
Okay. Hell no, cannot be married. We'll exclude married men. Now let's say. So we got a man. He's 32 to 46 years old. Any color. Minimum 5'10". Most women go for 6 feet. Most women go for 6 feet. Makes about 80K a year. Let's find out what your chances are of finding this particular man.
Probably 0.
No, it's not 0. Oh. It's not 0. Your probability is, baby.
Is it a little higher or mess up?
You'd have a 1.4% of finding 1.4% chance of finding this man. 1.4% chance of finding this particular man in America. This is based on data from the Census Bureau. Wow. So they have this information. This isn't just some random ish. This is from the Census Bureau. So that's your chances of finding the man that checks all those boxes. And you didn't go hard.
Yup, and I didn't go hard.
And they said you're 4 out of 5 with cat enthusiast. I don't know where you really messed up. Maybe the ages, but yeah, but that's what we're looking at, man.
No, but see, the reason why
not married, not obese.
No, the reason
maybe
why
that's what did it.
Because that should be the minimum that you're trying to get. Like where you can have room to travel, but be able to be independent on your own.
Yeah.
If I wasn't in that house,
and you know what's crazy? You didn't
everything.
Even go hard.
If I wasn't around,
you didn't even go hard.
Yup. See, and I didn't even go hard.
You didn't even go hard. Imagine if you went hard, because you know a lot of these females go crazy,
because
right?
Now I'm talking big money now.
Yeah. So like, let's say what the average woman says. I'm gonna jump yours up just a bit. We're gonna jump yours up a bit. Let's do it.
100K 6 feet.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just change those 2 parameters. I
like that more, but
exactly. You're trying to be practical. You're trying to be practical and understood. Yeah. So let's do 6 feet and see what happens. All right. So now we got 6 feet. If we put 6 feet and 100K per year, 100K. Let's do 100K. So anybody who's 6 feet, because in actuality, there's 14% of men that are 6 feet, and over 6'2" is 3% of men that are over 6'2". Just so you know. 3% of men are over 6'2". 3% of men are over 6'2". So those tall guys that you like, that you run into and all of that, that's not reality. The problem is most women don't see anybody under that height. They got the blinders on. So anybody who's not that height is automatically disqualified. So they don't even count as a man to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not a candidate that they would like.
My first 2, they was like 5 under 6.
So we got to understand that part. Oh, man, I don't think I'm plugged in. Can you plug me in over there?
Where?
Over there. I'm losing power fast.
Oh, yeah, you are.
There we go. Now we should be all right. So let's put that in. Let's put 6 feet. We can't be obese. Any color, any race. We're doing ages 32 to 46, right? Because that's your age. That's your bracket, right? You don't want to date anybody that's super dope or young and all that stuff. So let's find out what the chances of that is.
What, 35 to 45?
32 to 46. Probability is 0.43%. Less than 0.5% chance to find that.
See, I've been giving y'all men some chances. If you did the other, motherfucker, he was. And
see, we went into men. You want
to go on?
No, but look. But here's the thing. Just you were asking about the whole pecker thing. That's not even included in here.
I know,
and then you didn't ask if he had a personality, right? Or if you figured the guy was handsome, right, or cute, or whatever you want to call it, right? That all of that is excluded. Or if he was an a-hole, you didn't pick none of that. Think about all that those factors when you try to put those in.
It won't be
the intangibles. Think about what would happen if you put the intangibles in there. How crazy would this be? How minute of a shot would you have at having that ideal man? So you got to understand where this is coming from a bit.
I'm not picky. It's just people gotta have a.
You're not horrible. You didn't give me a horrible stat because you didn't get 0, 0, 0,
because
0, 0.
I'm older now. I'm not on that type time, and I'm still I still be doing what I'll be doing. Like. I like to be on the go, so you can't tell me, and I won't tell you.
Oh, then okay. Okay, GC says they're not including people like getting that off the books bread. So understood.
No, but no, she had to even take it as that they are being counted for as well. It's just that money is not counted for.
Yeah.
And
so
trust me, I know.
And this is what I'm going to say about that. If you have those guys that are getting bread that's not accounted for.
They already counted for.
Is that something?
Get that ID, baby.
Is that something you really want? So, ladies, see, I said, love you. She got that. Wait, she got that superwoman energy. Can't tell her nothing.
No, that's not it.
LMFAO. Okay.
That's not it. But I'm saying everybody got an ID. You already counted for.
Too much lip. Is that why? Scar said that. He said an American woman have too much lip hair. Is that why? It could easily be. Is it that American women have too much lip? That's a question we should pose. I don't know. I don't know.
I would not be over there in Iran because I would have been Uziing them up with their own guns.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I don't like they men. I don't like the men over there.
I don't think you could survive.
No, and kill
48
me.
hours in the Middle East. I'm sorry.
Yup, you're damn right. Kill me. I'd rather die. That's like being raped. Yup.
So, and I'm going to tell you, these men are going out into these other countries, right? They're going out into these other countries. But I just want to know, what do you think? Why do you think they're going out to these other countries, though? Is it because they, why?
Stupid.
Are they stupid? Are these women stupid? Or is it that every other country is so far behind us that they just don't get it? Is that where we're at with it? Is that where we're at with it?
Yeah, just like Nigerian men. They coming over here trying to get.
So do you feel like these other countries are inferior to us? That's the question.
They worship us, though.
Do you feel like America is superior in most aspects in life? Mm-hmm. Okay. Soundbite alert. Screen record. Here's what we have. Now, out of 195 countries, right? This is where the rankings.
Okay.
There's 195 countries that are recognized on this planet.
We just got the most people with money.
Well, I'm going to tell you a couple things. We rank 20th in overall prosperity as a nation.
Okay.
We are 37th in math literacy.
Oh,
we are
that.
No. Stop that. We rank 20th in overall prosperity as a nation. We are 37th in math literacy. We are 15th in science. We are 25th in infrastructure. We are 40th in life expectancy. 37% of our population is obese. We are the 9th highest as far as divorce rates. We are the largest imprisoned nation by numbers and per capita. And 1 in 10 Americans are taking antidepressants. So I want you to explain to me.
Where's the money part at?
I want you to
He's big on money though.
I would love for you to explain to me how it is that we are so superior to the rest of the world. Where?
It's called American Dream.
Yeah, American Dream is exactly right.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And that's where we are with this. So when we get on our high horse and we try to say that these other countries are so inferior to us and we are just killing it and we are dogging it, we're pretty bad at a lot of things. I could go down the line and read half an hour worth of stats.
Money. They don't care about all that other stuff.
Yeah, but but guess what? We have the fourth most disparity from rich to poverty on the planet.
Yeah. We already bankrupt anyway.
So when you consider that, the country itself as a whole is wealthy, but we the people at the bottom are really stinking it up. And there's not much that America is doing about it.
They only care about money.
Our tax dollars don't go towards those type of things.
Right.
Let's get in here. Let's see what's up. Some dudes want that old school docile housewife relationship dynamics. Hit different in the West nowadays.
Not anymore. Well, tell her who said that.
So, that's GC. And he said, some dudes are nerds, old, or have trouble getting women in many ways. This is true. I do believe so. There are some dudes who just don't have the game, who just don't have the know-how, who just don't have the knowledge, who just don't have the skill, who just don't have the game, who just don't have the swag, who just don't have the charisma. Yes, this is one of those things. And there are some men who are suffering from all these things. What you got, lady? See, would you like to sit? I mean, there's 3 seats left. If you're going to be in the back, you're going to confuse people real bad back there.
No, I'm saying 30, damn near 35 and under wants to be in the house while the chick makes the money.
Yeah, that's we're gonna get into that.
Yeah,
we're gonna get into that. Relationship podcast, right? Relationship talk with G's podcast. Here we go. We got understood, but to whom deserves it?
Nobody. Be
Must
selfish.
only be the man who is actually playing a role as a leader, and not falsely pretending himself as something he is not. Women should submit, but to whom? Okay. And then here we go. Scar has American Dream is real. Nightmare.
I know.
American Dream is a real nightmare. GC says Saudi Arabia probably has the highest. Okay. Cuban J, what up? I see you. GC says wealth disparity. Yes, we have the 4th highest wealth disparity and on the planet, which is horrible. Davis Holman and the users at the bottom, right? Yeah, people with their hand open, waiting for a handout.
Yeah.
Everything important starts in the USA. We are a huge, diverse country with the biggest middle class by far. All right, now here's what I want to say about that. I don't want y'all to get it twisted and make it seem as if I'm not happy that I am in America. I am very capable of leaving, but I don't. And that's for a reason. Let's get that straight right now. By no means am I a American hater. But what I do want people to understand is that culturally, we are not the illest nation on the planet. It is what it is. I feel like it's a lot closer than many of us would like to think. I don't think that we are so advanced mentally that some of these people are stupid in other countries. And that's the point that I'm making. I would not rather live anywhere else as it is right now. Let's make that clear. So I don't want anybody to feel like I'm an American hater, because if you don't like it here, you can leave, right? You can leave, right? If you don't like it, you can leave. And I choose not to leave because there are many opportunities here. I do enjoy the capitalism here, and I am going to capitalize on capitalism. And I would not be able to in many other places. And I understand that. I am a person that does not ever hate the player or the game. You dig what I'm saying? I will exploit the game and the other players. That's where we at with it. So just let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. For real, for real. There ain't no American hater on this side. But what I do want people to understand is that the other countries that we're referring to are not primitive. They are not stupid. And I would go as far as to say that culturally, they might just be a little more advanced than we. Is that fair? Is that fair? I want to know, is that fair? Let me get into a couple more comments. GC also says, all right. And so there's a thing here, involuntary celebrate. Okay. Scores of dudes suffer from that. Okay. Scar says, lots of nerdy European men go to Thailand and other Asian countries to get submissive women. Yeah. Now, is that see, that's a touchy thing, man. That's a touchy thing, man. Is that what we should be doing? You can't win over here. You go somewhere else to win. Does that make you a loser because you're going to a whole nother state, a whole nother country, right? Whole nother part of the world, whole nother continent to go ahead and try to get yours because you can't get yours where you at? Do you feel like it would be comparable to me as Michael Jordan failed in the major league than going to the minors? Are we going to the minor leagues when we leave U.S. soil in quest of a perfect mate? Are we going to the minor leagues to dominate? Is it our own faults as men that we can't perform well where we are, where we can't gain the respect, earn the respect, earn the admiration and the love of the women who are here, that we are searching abroad? Is it because our own deficiencies that we can't find a proper mate here, or persuade, compel, better yet, a woman to behave the way that we would like them to behave on U.S. soil? Is it our own fault? Are we doing something very wrong? Are we missing something that would have women treat us the way that we are, by and large, treated on U.S. soil? That we would have to go somewhere else where they don't know us, they have a different perception just because of where we are from, right? Is that why we're winning over there? And the second question we have to ask ourselves, is that what are we going to do to these women when we bring them over to U.S. soil? Are we going to give them the North Korean treatment? Are we going to completely isolate them? Are we going to cut off the internet when we leave? Are we going to make sure they can't watch Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the news? Are we going to do that? Are we going to completely strip them of all their rights to the outside world? Are we going to completely isolate them in quest of dominance? Is that what we're going to do when we get these women from another country? Are we going to imprison them and shut them out from the outside world? Is that what we want to do? Because that's the only thing that's going to be able to stop it. Because once these women get on this soil, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that they're going to get over here, get exposed to these homes? Like, oh, this how to go over here? Get a home girl. Get a friend. Start watching TV. This how I go down over here? Oh, these women don't listen to their men? Wait, these women run their men over here? Ooh, baby. Do you not think that these women are not just going to get smart when they get on U.S. soil and they get exposed to U.S. culture? There is such a thing called being Americanized. And I'm going to tell you, after a certain age, yes, if you go ahead and grab you a 50, 60-year-old lady, yeah, you might be able to get that off. But that's not usually how it goes. Most of us are going to try to grab the baddest 21-year-old we can find. You want the youth. You want fertility. You want tight skin and tight stomachs, snatched waists, perky, you know what? Right? That's what you want, right? You want to get your rocks off, right? That's what you want. You don't gonna pick no old lady, huh? Especially if you ain't had no kids yet. Why would you put yourself at risk for geriatric pregnancies, right? Why would you do that? You wouldn't. You're gonna try to pick the baddest tenderoni you can find. You're gonna be looking for them like, some of you are gonna go as low as 18 or worse. Hopefully not. But let's say you start at 21. You're gonna stop at probably 25, 30 at the latest. These women can be persuaded to take on the American lifestyle. And I don't know if that's what you want. I don't know
Today I got
if
time,
that's what
cuz.
you want. Let me get into a couple of these comments over here. All right. Relationship Talk with G's podcast says, out of country culture, America definitely wouldn't survive their first 48. Men's culture and relationships are far more vicious. Modern American women won't stand a chance as they are so liberated here. Agreed. Fortunately for most of them, they will never have to worry about this. Right. And check out the homeboy Relationship Talk with G's podcast for real. He gets busy. He has some like-minded views. If you like my channel, there's a very good chance you're going to mess with his too. So you can just check his name out right there. Click on it and you will see his channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the homeboy. All right. Joe Green Films up in his piece. What's happening with your boy? Yo. All right. And Relationship Talk with G's podcast also says I meant running to another country as well doesn't resolve the same concept, culture, religion. Change doesn't change the natural decisions you have to make to change your outcome. Well, this is what I will say about that, man. The main reason that these gentlemen are going over to Colombia, Thailand, Ukraine, Russia, Philippines, and Uganda now. Uganda's in the mix now. The reason why they're hitting these countries up, man, is because they are in search of something we don't have here. Our culture in the West is absolutely very different than it is in the East. Women are obviously, definitely more submissive, period. They are more submissive no matter how you spin it. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to open up the call lines. The comments is going hard right here. Open up the call lines. But wait, first off, I need at least 2 more votes before I go up. You can vote for the Bugatti right here. You can vote for the Rolls Royce Phantom. I don't care, but I need a couple votes, and the call lines are opening up. Give me a couple more votes, and I got you. I'm going to read a couple more comments, but I would love for y'all to vote. I don't care which one you do. Bugatti, Rolls Royce Phantom, vote it up. Let me read these comments. All right. We're in a relationship recession. I declare this. I hate you, bro. Scar says, many men are raised in broken homes and are deprived of the skills to build themselves in order to get a comparable view, so they suffer. Ooh. Oh, my God. They are not going to get a comparable mate. I hear you. And then Davis Holman. I do agree. Feminist has negativity affected family life here. But some are waking up. And a big percentage of submissive women will end up with American feminist values. I'll give you one for that, bro. You get more for combo, bro. Shout out to Davis Holman. I haven't seen you here. Hopefully you have subscribed. If you have not, first off, anybody who did not like or subscribe my video, please do. Please do. Please do. Please do that. I would love for you to do that. Please do. Please do. Please do subscribe. And what else we got? Relationship Talk with G's podcast rolls. Okay. So we're down there. I'm going to put the number back up. We did not get our votes, though. What are we doing? Please do vote for the Bugatti or the Rolls Royce Phantom. Please do. Vote for it. Vote for it. And vote for it. We need that. What we doing out here, man? Go ahead and vote for it. Don't be scared. Double R, Rolls Royce Phantom. I could fit the whole family in there. Bugatti is overkill. Well, guess what? I got enough to make that Rolls Royce win, so I'm going to throw the number up. Here we are. 609-666-2995. That's 609. Ooh, 666-2995. So anyone who is ready to go ahead and call in, you go ahead and do that. I'm completely with you on that one. Go ahead and call in if you're not afraid. Stay on it, man. So I feel like we're going to get a lot for the double R today. So I may as well just leave it at that. Double R it is. I don't disagree. I'm completely with double R today. Shout to the double R. Man, this thing ain't cooperating today. What the hell happened here, bro? I'm going to run this clip one more time for anybody who just jumped in real quick. Let's go.
A lot of people are complaining because I said I wanted a housewife and that I love my beautiful queen over here from Uganda because I said she's going to make one of my points was she's going to make a beautiful housewife. And a lot of people tried to complain. This isn't to the ladies out there. And a lot of you complain, but I'm not going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to the men because the men who were giving me hateful comments know better. Housewife. I said I wanted my wife to be a housewife. But I want to talk to the men out there, specifically the men who are giving me hateful comments, because I know and you know that the key to life and the key to society is a happy home, right? You want a happy community, you need a happy family. You want a happy government, a happy state, a happy society, you need to have a happy family. So if y'all want to send your kids off to daycare, then go ahead and do what you do. But I'm going to have me a housewife who's taking care of everything. And when your kid grows up and winds up in all kinds of trouble, don't come back at me and say, you know what, you were right. My last dating tips video went viral because I told y'all the truth. So let me tell y'all a little bit more truth on dating. The reason why I have a Ugandan queen and I don't have an American woman is 3 reasons, okay? Number 1, American women are addicted to Instagram. You hear what I'm saying to you? I want a real love. I'm not talking about likes. I'm not talking about follows. I'm talking about love in real life, okay? And if you want real love, then you need to go to Uganda. Next thing, America is ate up with the hookup culture, all right? You know what hookup culture is? That means you sleep with somebody one day and then you sleep with someone else the next. I'm not about that hookup culture. I'm a one-woman man. That's it, okay? My 3rd reason, and this is it, and I'm really tired that I have to do these videos for y'all, but this is the truth, okay? So please listen and listen good. The last time, those American women, they want a career. They want to be the CEO. You know what I want? I want a woman that's going to care more about the family than about the pocketbook. You hear what I'm saying out there? Listen, I want a woman that's going to take care of the family, that's going to take care of the kids, that's going to be a mother, that's going to be a beautiful wife. That's what I want. And other American men want it too. And that's why I got me a Ugandan queen. And if you listen, and if you listen good, you'll go to Uganda and get you a queen too. Don't make me make another video.
Yeah, so there we are with it. Mic check 1 2. I hear you. And here we are. Relationship Talk with Jesus podcast says this is for 2015. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't think so because I seriously doubt that. Only because of the wording and stuff. I don't know. It's possible, but whatever the case is, even if, who cares? It's something that's happening. It's a trend that people are doing, and the phone is ringing. Take it to the streets, TV. Shoot a fact with Smooth. What's happening?
Woo! Addicted to Instagram.
Yeah. Let everybody know who you are. Where you calling from?
This is your boy A1G's from Relationship Talk with G's. And did I not just talk about this the whole past 2 weeks?
What you got for us, man?
Did I not just talk about this the whole past 2 weeks?
You have.
And this is not just black men.
Oh, I never said
This
it.
is men.
You saw who I put on a joint. This is just men in general. American men.
Period.
Absolutely. So what you got on it, homeboy?
Black men leaving. No, this is what I got. Black men leaving. White men leaving. Hell, do you notice that how many people of Spanish descent, like how many of them are still within the same culture? But you better best believe it's not American. No disrespect. But am I telling the truth? Is this not fact, or am I telling a lie?
No, this is real. Addicted to Instagram, yes. And they've shown how much harm that's done to young women, particularly girls, young girls, young females, whatever you want to call it, children.
And here's the thing. They understand, and even though a lot of these people are in America, they understand the liberties that America has, and they're coming over here, and they are capitalizing on it.
Yeah.
And the very own people that are within the country are so spoiled by this, they don't know what it's like. That's why I said, you go over to the Middle East or these other countries, they won't survive. These people do what they have to do on a daily basis in their home countries just to survive, and they're used to this.
True that. So
they're not ready for this.
So you feel like they won't survive, the people who they're bringing over from these other countries?
No, I'm saying if you take some of these American people, let's not even say women.
Okay.
People are so used to the American lifestyle.
Oh yeah,
Somebody said earlier, the American
I don't even think that's debatable, to be honest. I don't even think that is debatable.
Perfect.
For real. I don't think that's debatable. I think there's 0% chance that most men or women will be able to go abroad and survive in most of these other countries. There are some places in Europe you'll get it off. You can go to Canada. That's cool. Most places in Africa, no. A lot of places in Asia, no. Many places in Europe you will not survive either.
Happened?
No, it's not going to happen.
You remember what happened to the guy? You remember what happened to the kid? I don't know if it was a kid, it was a high school student who was spreading out the Squid Game. You remember what happened, right?
Go ahead. Explain to everyone who doesn't know.
Sentenced by the government to death for leaking the Squid Games.
Yeah.
Are these Americans right? Are these Americans right?
No, they're not. They're not. I'm going to venture to say they're not.
They complaining about having a little ounce of weed or something like that. This kid got sentenced to death.
So, let me ask you this: what do you feel about the women or men going to pursue women overseas right now? Because this is the thing. They're going to several countries.
Because these people, I'm gonna tell you what. The same way a lot of people from Mexico, Puerto Rico, they're coming down here for a better opportunity. These men who see these women, they understand how much they enjoy the simple things based off of the lifestyle that they have versus all the stuff that we have that they don't. So men are capitalizing. They say, I would rather go to over there where they enjoy the simple things in life and they'll appreciate a man like me than to deal with somebody over here where I don't cook, I don't clean, I'm too good for a man. I don't. You get what I'm saying? So they're enough. They had enough. This is not them saying I've had enough anymore. This right here is proof that they're actually doing it now. We are in a relationship recession. The
relationship recession.
It's going to come into a depression.
So you've coined that phrase, huh? Relationship recession. You get an ultra combo for that one.
And the more people start to leave, it's going to turn into a depression. It's going to be like another.
So you're going to say it's going to be beyond a relationship recession. There's going to be a relationship depression.
If they continue, if they continue on this route, if city girls continue on this route.
Have you witnessed any evidence? Have you witnessed any evidence that would sway you to believe that they won't continue in this direction at all?
Have I seen any? In other words, you're saying, have I seen any evidence showing that it's going to get worse?
That it's going to get better. That they would not go in this direction, because you're saying it could get worse if we could continue to go in this direction. Have you seen anything that would convince you that we're not continuing on this serious backslide that we're on right now? As far as divorce rates,
yeah.
As far as
if you talk about if you're making an ABC 1, 2, 3, that have I seen proof that it's going to get worse?
Yeah,
right there, that video just showed. Right there. That's your proof right there.
So, let me ask you this. Would you yourself consider jumping into a relationship overseas? Would you consider going overseas to court a woman for marriage?
No.
Why not?
Me personally, no.
Why not?
Because it's not to say that there ain't good women out there, and right here.
So you believe in an American woman? You believe in the American woman?
I believe that there is some type of good.
You have hope.
All these millions of people, billions of people in the country. Yeah.
You have hope.
There's somebody good out there.
You have hope. Let me ask you this: in your lifetime, how many women that you've ran into so far, that you've dated, that you feel like you should have or want to marry? I'll wait.
That's a good question. I'm gonna answer. Nope. That's a good question.
Okay, so I need a good answer.
The answer is, I can say as of right now, the answer is none. But,
oh my goodness! So wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. Wait. Hold on, brother. You said 0. How many women approximately have you dated?
Let me.
Approximately, how many women have you dated?
Have I dated?
How many women approximately have you dated?
Okay, from age 20 to.
Just approximate. You got the number, bro. Don't do that. You know you got the number. Just approximate. You got the number. We all got our number, bro.
Okay. As an adult, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Four relationships. I've talked to more than that, but 4 relationships.
So you 0 for 4, bro. Where are you getting this blind confidence from, my brother?
I wanted to jump on top of as far as what I was saying as well, too.
Go ahead, you got it.
Right. So I'm 30. So in that time span, I can't put everything on the woman as far as worthy of being in marriage, because I was at an age where I myself was in process too. And I can't put everything on a female. I had some things in my end where I fucked this shit up. Use my language. Where I messed it up. I was still in process. Being somebody in their 20s, a lot of women would consider somebody older than me. I'm still in process. I can't put all that on there. So I contribute to the reason why also marriage wouldn't be a possibility, because I'm at an age where you're in process. When you're in process, you're not fully grown as a leader.
So you take a lot of blame for it.
Huh?
You accept responsibility. Accountability, huh?
Oh,
so you feel like a lot of it is your fault.
Where the shoe fits, wear it.
You see what happens with men? Do you see what happens with men? Accountability. Check this out. You get an ultra combo for accountability, bro. Because men don't do that. I mean, women don't do that all the time. Sometimes, and not a lot of men don't do it either. But check that out. Look at that. That's accountability for that. You know what I'm saying? Accountability for that honey, bro. Men, sometimes you're going to get that, bro. Sometimes you're going to get that, bro. Where a man will be accountable. A man will call his joint up and say he was wrong for something. He understands that. He didn't need me to tell him that. He knew that on his own. That he is a contributor to what's going wrong with dating today. And I understand that because, again, like I said, men are absolutely responsible as well. Whether you decide that there's a little less, a little more, whatever, a lot of it is the man's fault. And I'm going to tell you, because we are not delivering. We are not holding ourselves accountable in general, as a whole. There are some of us who understand accountability. There are some of us who don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go in, brother. But I want you to close out for me, man. Give me whatever else you got.
And the last thing I was going to say to jump on top of that, Paul, I was going to say that a lot of people don't realize, and this is what I've been talking about is recently, a lot of people, men and women alike, have to be able to resolve or improve a problem, but to be able to do that is to identify there is one there. Some people can't even see that there's a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Not all of us are problem solvers. I wish we all could be. But we can't. Unfortunately, we can't. We can't. But many of us are. But sometimes we can't. And I appreciate that, bro. You gave us some real insight today. Your perspective is always appreciated, brother. Sound minds. We love it. Let everybody know where they can find you, catch you, whatever.
I'm actually getting ready for 10 o'clock. I just wanted to chime in. I had a little time to chill around. I'm about to get ready for my joint at 10 o'clock. IG.
And they can catch you. Just click on that homeboy name. You'll see his channel. Hit him up. You already know. Subscribe and do all that. And anybody who has not liked, shared, or subscribed this video, man, you out here slipping. Please do. Please do. Like and share and subscribe. Please do. We appreciate you for it. Yeah, man. We appreciate you, bro. We'll holler at you soon, man. You already know, brother.
All right, brother, man.
All right. Later. So, what I wanted to say, let's read up one more comment we had here. Jesus right. Look at the mixer the other day in Texas. All women and no dudes at the dating mixer. Dudes fed up. And yeah, you know what? You know what's crazy though? If I were in the single realm right now, bro, I'd have been all up in that mixer, bro. I'd have been mixing it up so bad up in that mixer, bro. Do you understand that you had so much food? It was a buffet out there if you were a dude. Dudes are saying they fed up, bro. But guess what? You got to understand something. Let me tell you something. When women understand that men are that scarce, they get on your program, man. They're going to do whatever it is that you want. Whatever position that you want. If you want to be a boyfriend, a fiance, a hubby, the D supplier, you could do that. I'm trying to tell you. If you wanted to go out there, man, and let them all know. Yeah, baby. If that's what you wanted to do, you could have done it. All of you. It could have been like 3, 4, 5 dudes in there. Man. Shame on you, homies in Texas, bro. Y'all should have went out there, bro. Even if you didn't want a relationship. You were tripping. These women were ready, man. Y'all don't even dig it, man. These women were ready, bro. What man in his right mind doesn't want that? What man in his right mind doesn't want that? I hear you, but if it's a mixer and you single, you need to be mixing. I'm going to give it to you like that. If there is a mixer, gentlemen, and there's women there, you are a heterosexual male, you need to be mixing, brother. I don't care what you say. You need to be mixing. You need to be mixing. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, I understand that some of this may sound doomsday. This may sound apocalyptic, you know, but it's not all bad, man. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I'm here to tell you it's not all bad. Me personally, for those of you who don't know, happily married, believe it or not. I was able to find a good one. You know what I'm saying? And there are more. There are more. There are more. I promise you there are more. Because I've met some of them. There are some women who are worthy of marriage. Seriously. All types. You know what I'm saying? There are many women who are very motivated to be married. There are some women right here on U.S. soil who are extremely motivated to be submissive, to cater to your needs. You know, just be a good wife. What you would want. What you would want. Now, we're not going to say there are plenty, but you have to know where to find them. You have to know where they are. You have to know how to approach them. I'm not saying that there are plenty, but it's not a high percentage. If I were going for the numbers, guys, if I had to give a percentage, I'd say it's probably about 10% of women who you are able to court for marriage, to be honest. 90% of women probably are not ready for marriage at this point in their lives. It is what it is. Not ready. You beg to differ?
50 years old.
Huh?
Yeah, women should marry when they're 50. So.
Well, I'm going to tell you the problem with that, my friend. When you are 50 years old, men generally don't want to marry a 50-year-old.
No, it ain't. That's when they old as shit too. Usually men older than the women.
No, but at some point in life,
besides
right?
some of y'all that I know, y'all got older women.
What I'm trying to tell you, my woman's not 57. We're going to say that. So what I'm going to tell you is that
but I'm just saying,
at some point, you're going to want to leave behind a legacy, right?
They already want to have kids.
You're going to want to leave behind a legacy.
They're already going to have
And
kids.
some of us, no. There are some people who want the traditional lifestyle. They want to get married, and then they want to have children. You know what I'm saying?
No, they have kids and then married.
Some people, listen, there's a very high percentage of people. There's a very high percentage of people.
People are now. There's a lot of videos rotating around from 17 to 25 that they want drug dealers and they don't want to get married and they already want to be somebody's baby mama. That's it.
Let me tell you something about something, man.
Go ahead, Google it.
If you watch TikTok and Instagram and base life off of that, you're out of your mind.
You hear me?
I'm just going to say, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you.
It's not no other race.
Don't go to social media, please. Don't go to social media and then base your life principles off of that and think that these are how all women behave. These are how social media women behave.
No.
You understand that? These are how social media women behave.
Them up here.
Please do.
A lot of them.
I dare you.
You crazy. You don't get out, so you don't know.
Here's what I'm going to say about that. Here's what I would love to say about that. Most people who feel like they have a million options in the world, right? Because I've polled a lot of women, and I asked these questions. I said, do you feel like you have a lot of options out there? Oh yeah, men try to get at me every day. Men always trying to get at me like I could get any man that I want. A whole lot of men with a whole lot of money and blah, blah, blah. Yam, 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 yam. Yam, 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 yam. And you know what's crazy? Every single woman who I've ever heard talk like this, not most, every single woman who I've heard talk like this, perpetual singles. I apologize. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. The women who talk like this are perpetual singles. Are you not entertained? It is what it is. Women who are successful at their relationships have a much more realistic perspective than the women who you will see vocalize on social media, particularly TikTok. They go hard. Instagram kind of crazy, and Facebook, but TikTok particular, like they go hard. You ever notice how there are some topics? It could be politics, it could be whatever, it could be religion, it could be whatever, relationships. There is a minority of people who have very, very, very loud voices. Very loud voices. Sometimes you just really want to tell them to shut up, but they don't. They don't shut up. But these are the people who are least successful, who talk the most and the loudest. They scream the loudest. The people who are the least successful scream the loudest.
Sure.
Yes.
Men will be doing good if they shut up. That's why it's always men complaining on social media. They just learn how to shut up, they'll be okay. They don't know how to shut up. Shit.
Let me ask you, Miss Lady C, what's your marital status?
Huh?
What's your marital status?
You mean in a relationship?
What's
Or
your
just
no?
single?
What is your marital status?
Single. But I'm in a relationship.
She belongs to the streets.
How do I belong to the street? I could get married tomorrow.
Wait, you said you get married tomorrow?
Yeah, so what? Like, you know how you go, I can do anything I want. Don't get mad because I know how to control my relationship.
Are you not entertained?
You heard me? I know how to control my relationship.
Woo, baby. Okay, gentlemen and ladies, I hope you understand what I mean. And that's awesome. Great. I appreciate you. So you said you could get married tomorrow if you want to.
Yeah.
What?
The person I would want to get married.
Tomorrow? You wanna get married
Whatever I
tomorrow?
wanted.
You got a ring already?
Huh?
You got a ring already? Do you have a ring already?
We could go to the store tomorrow. They got a lot of money.
Oh.
So what's your point?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm not saying. I know. I'm not saying anything. I apologize. I'm
I'm
not
just
saying
saying
anything.
if you know
I
somebody
just asking a
with
question.
a lot
I'm
of
just asking some
money,
questions.
Today I got
know some
time,
people with a
cuz.
lot of money. I know some people with a lot of money.
this is new. So I want.
Today I got time, cuz.
I don't think they should be rushing me.
Nobody's. I'm not rushing you.
No,
I just was asking what your status
They
was.
shouldn't be rushing me for no babies. They shouldn't be rushing me for marriage yet. It's new.
Oh, you're waiting. So you just got with this person. So you're still pretty. You're relatively new. How long have you been with this person?
Huh?
I said, how long have you been with the person?
Oh my God, like couple months.
And you've already been discussing marriage. Marriage?
He has.
He talked to himself.
To
Or
me.
to- So you've been discussing marriage?
No, he's telling me what he wants.
Stupid. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so what? Okay, so
He
wait.
can come on your show one day and you can ask him.
I
What?
sure could. I'd love to. I'd love to.
And you will see who
I'd
can
love
deal
to.
with me.
I would love to.
And who can deal with me. Because
Man.
he's more aggressive than I am. So if my mouth is like this.
More aggressive than you?
Yes. More.
I didn't even think that was possible.
Are you not entertained?
People say he know how to calm me down.
Do you concur?
I kind of agree. Yeah. I don't have mouth when I'm with him. So,
There you have it.
yeah, it's only with my friends and hosting. So, what's your point? You're not supposed to act like that with your man. Your friends and hosting, that's different.
So are you submissive?
What do you mean?
What I mean, what does submissive mean? Is that what you're asking? Are you asking? Are you asking me what submissive
You let
means?
me do what I want.
Are you submissive? Yes or no?
I could be, but
But are you?
whatever he say goes. Pretty much.
So you are submissive?
No, it's just whatever he say goes. That's it.
Do
I don't throw all those titles and terms.
Do you? So you don't like reality. You just like to speak it differently. Women don't like reality in general.
Are you not entertained?
So do you rub feet?
Yeah, and I'll suck on them if they cute.
Huh?
Yeah.
We're talking about a specific person. What do you mean if they? You don't know what they look like?
Yeah, they good. He really got nice feet though.
So you rubbed his feet already?
Yup.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm not gonna ask anything else about what you did because if you rubbed his feet, you're probably doing the most. So we're just gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's what's up. I dig it. I dig it.
I ain't rub no damn feet. Fuck is wrong with you?
You didn't?
No.
But y'all talking about marriages and stuff like that?
No, but I could rub his feet. He ain't say he wanted his feet rubbed.
So you feel like he should ask?
He should.
First before.
What?
Alright, so
It ain't like his dinner or me washing his clothes.
You washed his clothes?
Huh?
Did you wash his clothes already?
No.
Have you cooked him dinner yet?
No.
So what is it about you?
That why they all want to marry me? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm probably a good dick sucker.
Okay.
And that asshole plug.
Wait, did you say you're an a-hole plugger?
I mean,
is that what you do?
I mean, like,
whoa, I don't even think I want to know.
I mean, like,
Whoa. You've already said it. It's okay. There's no need to retract.
You want to have a fit.
We're not going to do that.
No, don't do no lies.
I ain't lying about nothing. All I know is I don't want to hear nothing about that part. Like,
no. I said I take
You've already said way too much.
I said I take it in all holes, so he good.
The power of Christ compels you.
Let me ask you this. This is what I want to ask you. Let me ask you this. I gotta ask you this.
I almost had a baby. So.
I'm gonna tell you. No. Wait. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this.
Right.
This is what I'm gonna. Because there's plenty of men, right? That they like sex a lot, right? But women don't generally.
I like it at least 3 times. I at least gotta have it 3 times a day. It will piss me off.
3 times a day.
Yeah, I would love to.
Are you accomplishing anywhere near that?
No.
Okay, great. So.
Cause he too fucking busy getting the money.
All right, got you. So dig this.
So I gotta find another a man for that while he get the money.
So you're gonna cheat on him?
No. She belongs to the streets. Why you use that line?
I was just asking, but I gladly will.
I wouldn't do that. It came across my mind a couple times though. Like, should I go?
And you see what I'm saying? Oh, baby. See, y'all don't be understanding. She just gave it away. Just repeat that last part. Miss Lady C, would you please repeat that last part?
I never had a woman before.
You switching teams?
I can get a woman to be my side.
You switching teams?
Yeah, you know what? I can get a woman. He won't be mad if it's a woman, right? Men love women, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, Lady C. Tell that. Wait. We got some shit over here, boy.
Go ahead. I'm ready for it.
You crazy the Subaru though? Yo. It's a Subaru Legacy. That's why I put down the Subaru. It's a Subaru Legacy. Just in case anybody didn't understand why I put the Subaru down anytime I mentioned the word legacy. Because this is literally a Subaru Legacy. That's all. That's the only reason I put that on Legacy.
I'm not gonna be
and I'm a Subaru guy.
No more.
But this is what I will say. No, you gotta listen to these. Right. We got because people are pertaining to you by name. They said, Lady C, tell that to that woman who did that. That's why men leaving. Okay. GC says empty barrel makes the most noise. Oh shit. Wait. Pause. And get your rose. I don't even know what he's talking about, but I don't
know.
But yeah. All I'm saying is that you have a very lot to say about certain aspects of things. I know you. Yeah, you don't. I understand that you definitely don't appreciate the state of dating as it is right now. Right? It's very tough for you to get.
No, the only thing I don't like about. Like, when you're trying to date they already lock in. For some reason, we go out, right? You know how it is when you on a date and think it's like, oh my gosh, she's it. And I'm like, no, let me experience more men first and see how this go. And I mean, if I got 10 on the list, I want to go on a date with each man to see which one is better for me.
She belongs
Why
to
should
the
I have to
streets.
stop just at you? Like everybody want me to stop at you. No.
She belongs.
No. When it comes to that, you try to figure it out. It's
So,
not a relationship.
You said you want to
And I
experience
don't wanna have
a lot of men.
men.
Awesome. Let me get this call from the Waffle. Take it to the streets TV. Shoot a fat with Smooth. What's happening?
Oh, hold on. Yo, I'm still reading. YouTube didn't take my comment. I'm gonna tell you what I said. I told Lady C, tell that to the white chick from social media who snuck out her dude's house to get cream pied by her ex, came back to the house, snuck back in bed, and made her dude eat her
ate that
coochie
stuff
out while the cum was still in there. That's what I said.
I would never do that to a man. I would never in my life do that to a man.
Okay.
I would have dished it out.
We got you.
first
We got
and
you.
then
We got you. We
gave
got you. We got you.
him
Oh my God.
some. I would have dished
That's
it
a
out.
whole lot better. Miss Lady C would have dushed first before making you go after her dude who
Yeah,
cream
my
pied her.
9.5 water.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Now, we appreciate you, bro. All right.
No,
Your
but I
answer?
would never do no sick stuff like that. I don't even think.
And
I
anybody else, feel free to call in. We with the
I don't think I can
you
sleep
know.
with two men in the same day or anything like that. That's just disgusting. I don't think any woman should put themselves out there unless you see like this person is the potential.
So you need you saying you could only sleep with like one man per day.
No,
You cannot. Two
no. I'm saying I
Three?
would never do no two like I
in a
don't know,
day.
I just can't do no. It feel like a ping pong, like you like ding ding back and forth.
So
like,
what's the
I
most
couldn't
men
do
you
that.
slept with in a day?
What?
I said what was the most?
That was
men you
always one, the same person.
Once?
I want
That's
the-
your max. That's what you're trying to say to me.
I want the one.
So wait a minute. You're going to lie to me and tell me that the most men you've
I slept with two people
in one day.
That's what fuck no, I never did no shit
you
like
just
that.
said it.
No, I did not.
You did just say that. I can run the tape
worst
back.
thing any female can do is sleep with.
So what's your max as far as how many men you slept with in one day?
No, you have to sleep with the one man you sleeping with.
So you've only slept with one man per day.
Not no per day. The same man every day. I want to sleep with the same man every day.
So how many men have you had in a week? What's the most men you've had in a week?
No, I had the same person. Once I get the body, I want the body. And you got to keep up with me. If you don't keep up with me, we're going to
The lie
have
detector
problems.
test
I'm gonna let you
determined
know about it.
that was a lie.
What you mean that was a lie? I don't have a lot of men.
That was a
What you
lie.
talking about? You gotta find the body you want to sleep with.
That
And
was a
keep
lie.
that. Who wants to sleep with different people? Then you don't know what you might get from these people.
That was a
and
lie.
then that man might be sleeping with multiple women, and that woman probably sleeping with multiple men. You do not want those diseases.
That was a lie.
Gotcha.
That was a lie. You know where my pussy been?
No.
Excuse my language, but don't say I'm lying on my pussy. You lie. Y'all may lie on your dicks, but not me.
No. Any man who lies on their manhood after
Excuse my
high school.
My French. I know you said no cussing.
Yeah, I've eliminated the cursing.
Yeah, on the V.
Entirely.
On the V. Don't lie on my V. Don't do that, please.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it one more time.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Seriously. Seriously and seriously.
How many women you slept with in a day?
Max?
Yes.
4.
Ooh, I will. Ooh.
But I'm a
If
hygiene freak, so first
No,
off,
if
none of
I-
it was raw.
If I knew.
None of it was raw. None of it was
who
raw.
I knew did
Listen.
that, I would bust up his mouth.
Yeah, but nobody knew, and I'll never tell. I will never tell the timeline or anything. No one's ever. Only person who knows is me. Who
Right,
knows
that's
exactly
true.
what it is. And secondly,
I'm not
I
doing
showered
that
in between everyone because I'm a hygiene freak.
That's disgusting.
No, it isn't, because I use a jammy for all of them. All of them. Nobody
Okay, that's
nobody
good.
got the rawness.
But do you know if you still? Everybody knows when both of these things hit, the juice is still pour all over.
What does that even mean?
No, I'm just saying. So
What are you saying?
Like, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
You might as well hit it raw.
No. No. It's not how it goes, laddie. It's not how it goes. Listen, let me tell you something. I understand a little better.
You're just afraid not trying to have a baby. That's what you mean?
No.
Okay.
I know how not to have a baby. That's easy.
Oh.
That part's easy for me. Anyway, for me. That's for me. Shit, you don't even have to listen.
Perfect.
You could have kept up 4 chicks and had them just thinking you just with them, and you know they wouldn't get they be up to nobody. Cause men have a way of doing that where they won't have to sleep with different men.
No. Let me tell you something. Here's what you got to understand about this, right? What you may not understand, or you understand, but you may not want to admit. Here's what women don't like to admit: that a man who is able to obtain many women, particularly in a day, is actually admirable and attractive. Women are able to obtain the boom boom very easy. Women can get these off easy. All you have to do is exist. You can literally walk outside. It's no accomplishment for a woman to be able to get smashed.
Don't act like that.
There's no accomplishment for a woman to get smashed. Listen, if a woman wants to get smashed, you mean nothing to anyone, because guess what? Every woman can get smashed. It is what it is. It is what it is.
You know what?
I don't care what you look like. You could be a 90-year-old woman and you won't have a problem getting smashed. You can be withered. You can be 400 pounds. No. No.
That is so horrible.
Well, you know why? You know why a lot of men settle, not including myself at all in the slightest bit. I'm going to tell you why. Would you like to learn today?
Y'all men need to learn how to stop settling.
Would you like to learn?
If you want what you want, go get it.
Would you like to learn why men settle?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not a man. Ooh.
I'm going to tell you why. Because
I'm glad
20% of men create 80% of the babies. 80% of the offspring is created by 20% of men. Meaning that, guess what? 80% of men are invisible to women. How's that sound? How is that?
Wow,
How is that? And a lot of women don't understand that. Women literally ignore men on a daily basis and don't even care about it. They have no gripes about it. They will literally roast a man in public. If a dude is short, ha ha ha, he's short. If a dude say you fat, it's no ha ha ha. You will be canceled. You will be ridiculed. You will be shamed for calling a woman.
That's BS.
Yeah. Where? How many fat men you had? Wait.
No, they had a little stomach.
How many fat men you had?
I don't want.
How many fat men you? How many?
No.
Give me a number. No, I want a number.
I wouldn't want to be fat.
I want a number. How many fat men you had?
I said 0.
And neither does any other woman. So stop it.
No, that's BS.
Stop it with the cap. Stop it with the cap. Mm-hmm. You can try to give all these anecdotal answers if you like to, but the truth is, the hardcore truth is well, he was rich. He's rich and famous, filthy rich and famous.
But he ain't
filthy rich and famous.
Ugly fat, though.
And we're not gonna talk about Trina. We're not gonna talk about Trina too crazy.
Trina nice.
We're not gonna talk about Trina too crazy.
She thick red bone.
But
she pretty too.
I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
Hey,
I'm gonna leave that shit alone. But we're not gonna talk about we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk about Trina. But what I'm gonna say is that Rick Ross is rich and famous. And what do you mean by that? How's she nasty? How you know she nasty?
She's just nasty. Her songs, you ain't hear her songs?
I heard her songs. That doesn't mean she's a nasty person. It just means she raps nasty. Doesn't mean
shoot.
Okay, so do you believe Young Miami?
Who?
Young Miami?
Miami?
Yeah.
The one that's sleeping with Diddy?
Yeah. Does she act like she does in her songs?
Yeah, I believe so.
You're a lie. She was on that show talking about we together though, real bad. And Diddy like, what? We together? But the way she was
that's her show.
No. But what I'm saying is, did you see that? Did you see how stupid she looked by trying to claim him and he wasn't even claiming her? And according to her song, she would never claim a dude.
Yeah, but that's
yes or no?
Hold up.
According to the songs, would she ever claim a dude? Yes or no?
Yeah, she do.
In her songs, you're a liar.
She had one song.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
But that's what all his want.
You're a liar. She don't claim no. According to her songs, she say, let the dude eat you out, pay you $1 million and don't do nothing. Forget about him. Go ahead to the next one.
Well,
and then she all over Diddy.
But he he do
but he
fair.
wasn't.
He do fair. He do fair well.
How you
She
know?
get allowance.
You saw her checks?
Please Google it.
Did you see her checks?
Please Google
it's
it.
not in Google.
He said it.
How much he said?
He give her like.
What did he
I
say?
think he give her like
What? She about to make some stuff up, man.
200 and something.
She's about to go ahead and make some
Yes,
stuff
he do.
up.
Yes, he do. You don't know this, so be quiet. If he was giving me 200K, I'd sleep with his.
She didn't even know that she was together.
What? If he
She
keep
wasn't-
going,
she didn't even know
if
that
he
she was
keep giving
together.
me allowance like that, come on.
So you're all about the money.
I'm here
All
all
about
here.
the
Like,
Benj-
what else
all
can
about
this
the all
thing
about
do?
all about the
Ain't
Benjamin's
like it can
baby.
do gymnastics.
I don't even want to know. To be
Look,
honest.
the older the man, it ain't all that. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
No.
I'll take your word for it. But
I'm sorry. When it gets to the point, really, people from their 30s and up with men is not.
you're crazy.
I think
It
the
depends on
younger,
your diet.
No,
Depends on
I
your
just
diet.
think you should.
Well,
go,
let me tell you something.
I think women.
Wait,
should,
wait.
some women should go
Here's what you got to
younger.
understand. I got facts here, and this is something that you can Google behind me if you don't believe me. I got facts here. Because men in their 20s are suffering from ED right now. Men in their 20s are suffering from ED.
Why? Just because you're that age? No, because I'm in my 30s, right? So anybody, y'all go at the younger than that and say, oh, blah, 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 she can keep up and all that. Fine and dandy. I'm not jealous or whatever the hell the case may be. But why do men feel some type of way when somebody say women need to go after younger guys? And
Because some of us diet well and do well. Some of us have very good
I'm
genetics.
Just saying.
Like it is what it is. Some of us.
That one time,
some of us
time
be
is
cooler.
not enough for me. I need nothing. We going.
That was a lie.
I'm about to run some laps. I'm about to see if this motherfucker keep up.
She belongs.
You know what? What's the thing is when you don't want to be pregnant. You know what? When you don't want to be pregnant and somebody is a loaded gun.
Anal,
No, you could. Yeah, you could definitely do anal.
oral.
But trying to. How many people go like when they I can't even get it out. When you going at it right. And you try not to get pregnant because they already just killing. And then you like, all right, they wipe it off and then like, no, stick that in. I'm like, no, motherfucker, that's like pre-cum. You might get me again. You gotta let that shit juice out.
Or you could just use condoms, you know.
Hi.
You could just use condoms or alternate methods.
Yeah,
you could always
still use condoms and it's still
or sodomy or sodomy.
Hey, do you suck a dick and pop the condom off and do you and it? That shit still juice.
Excuse me.
What? I mean, you don't suck a pecker. And see that juice still come out that even when you pop the condom off. You know
What I'm saying is that you could just use condoms. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But it still do the same.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Just use
Stupid.
condoms.
No. Did you have any condoms bust on you before?
No.
You didn't?
No.
I think
And I would tell you what I would tell you which one I use if they would endorse me. They work every time.
You heard me?
Huh?
I think I'll be like, cause I'm like,
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Cause when somebody asks you about
Doesn't
for a
happen.
baby, that means they trying to set you up. If it,
Yeah, pretty much.
I
They
think
got
they
you.
trying to set me up.
You can break it easily. The best method to break a jammy, if you want to, I'm going to tell you what.
How?
How do you break a jammy? Pull it back all the way. Yeah, pull it back all the way. Like as far, like just stretch it a little bit. You know what I mean?
So that's how.
Just stretch it and then go hard.
That's
you know what I mean?
fucked up.
You can have a little jammy and all that and still break it. You know what I mean? Or if the female is not into it.
Oh my God! Can you imagine getting pregnant by somebody thing that ain't what it is, and you've been faking in the bed? Oh my God! And
What?
then you get pregnant by them.
What?
You
What do you
gotta
mean?
get rid of that. Then.
What do you mean? What happened?
I said, if a girl.
We're listening.
Can you imagine that a guy set her up and his thing not like that? And
I don't even
get
know what that
pregnant?
means.
You don't want me cussing and saying all that stuff.
You don't have to curse. Can't you articulate yourself without cursing? I think you could.
I think it sounds better when I'm cussing.
No, it doesn't.
No, Gary V is one of the top podcasters and he cuss a lot.
I understand that, but I'm trying to get to the bread, so you know.
Yeah, but he got the bread.
Yeah, I don't yet, so you know.
Oh,
I'm on my way in. I can't behave like that just
No,
yet.
I'm just saying, say like you have sex with someone who's
Okay.
not really satisfying in the bed, but they set you up and
That's
get
happened to you?
pregnant.
That happened to you?
Huh?
That happened to you?
I don't want to say no names, but it's like my first.
First what? Sexual encounter?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, I I want to put like it's like. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because that's disrespectful. But
You don't have to.
anyway-
Just explain the experience. You don't have to tell who it is.
No, because people know of people.
You told people who who popped your cherry? You told people who popped your cherry?
No, he's gonna.
People know who did it?
Huh?
People know who popped your cherry? What you say?
No, I'm just saying the people know of mutual friends and.
So people who know who popped your cherry
if
is
they
what you're
know,
saying.
if they watch anything of this business, they're gonna know.
Know what?
No, I'm not the one that play those games like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather be quiet about that.
You
Cause they
can.
ain't do nothing to me. It's just that you wasn't good.
Okay. Understood.
But it just get better and better.
Understood. What gets
Like-
better? Or you keep running into better guys, is what you're saying?
Yes.
And your next move is your best move?
I don't know. Should I have a baby, guys? Like.
Anyways, so I don't want to get too crazy. I do want to. I would love to hear another woman's perspective.
Yes, please.
There are definitely at least a few women in here. There's quite a few people in here. And go ahead, throw the comments up. Please throw that. Oh, excuse me. Put that shit back the way the fuck
sorry,
that was. What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck? What made you do that? Are you kidding me? Huh?
Yo, can you stop being a bully?
What would make you do that though? Anyways, anyone who feels compelled, call up. I would love to hear your perspective. I know you got something to say. Do not be bashful. You don't necessarily have to
Come on,
identify
ladies.
yourself.
Y'all
Just call
already
yourself
right.
something. We definitely want the ladies to call up. Yeah, and like Miss Lady C said, you are being extremely corny for not calling or at least commenting. Ladies, let's hear it. I want to hear the ladies because your opinion is valued here as well. I would love to know a woman's perspective and discuss it with you because at the end of the day, there is no relationship with men without the women. Being that we cover heterosexual relationships on this particular channel because that's what I'm in tune with. That's what I understand. That's what we do on this side. Right? So women are just as important as men. Now you gotta go get that, bro. Women are absolutely at least as important as the men are on this particular channel. You are absolutely welcome here. There is no woman bashing. We are just trying to come to a consensus. We are discussing this as ladies and gentlemen. This is not the manosphere. This is not that. Just so you know, I repeat, this is not the manosphere. Ladies, women, you are safe here. Feel free to call in. Men, and you can also call in. Anyone who feels compelled to call in, go ahead and do what it do because I would love to hear all of your opinions. I want to hear your perspective and what it is that you think about what's going on here today because there's a lot going on with this. I do want to play the clip one more time because there was some more people who jumped in and all of your thoughts. What we're discussing today as a whole is why is it that men are going overseas to court women for marriage? What is the meaning behind this? What's the madness? It's happening. It's a thing. And why is it? There are several people, black and white and everything else in between, that are deciding that they would rather go overseas to find a mate. And I want to know what it is that we think as a people, why this is happening. What can we do to kind of slow this down and keep it in-house? Can we solve this issue? Can we get better? Can we do better? Why is it happening like this? Is it something that the men are doing completely wrong? Is it something that the women are completely doing wrong? How can we fix it? But let's run this one more time.
A lot of people are complaining because I said I wanted a housewife and that I love my beautiful queen over here from Uganda because I said she's going to make one of my points was she's going to make a beautiful housewife. And a lot of people try to complain. This isn't to the ladies out there. And a lot of you complain, but I'm not going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to the men because the men who were giving me hateful comments know better. Housewife. I said I wanted my wife to be a housewife. But I want to talk to the men out there, specifically the men who are giving me hateful comments, because I know and you know that the key to life and the key to society is a happy home, right? You want a happy community, you need a happy family. You want a happy government, a happy state, a happy society, you need to have a happy family. So if y'all want to send your kids off to daycare, then go ahead and do what you do. But I'm going to have me a housewife who's taking care of everything. And when your kid grows up and winds up in all kinds of trouble, don't come back at me and say, you know what, you were right. My last dating tips video went viral because I told y'all the truth. So let me tell y'all a little bit more truth on dating.
Oh, you're not
The
done?
reason why I have a
now.
Ugandan
Almost.
queen
We're close, though.
and I don't
We got
have
like
an
14
American
minutes
woman is three reasons, okay?
What type
Number
of question
one,
you want?
American
I was listening
women
to the
are
dude that
addicted
was
to
talking his
Instagram. You hear
like
what
to
I'm
hear it?
saying to you? I want a real love. I'm not talking about likes. I'm not talking about
It's gonna echo
follows.
for them,
I'm
but-
talking about love in real life, okay? And if you want real love, then you need to go to Uganda. Next thing, Americans ate up with the hookup culture.
No.
All right?
You did not
You know
send
what
me
hookup culture is? That means you sleep with somebody one day and then you
definitely
sleep
did
with
not send
someone
me
else
this.
the
Stop
next.
playing with me.
I'm not about that hookup culture.
definitely did not send
I'm
me
a
this, bro. What the
one
hell you
woman
talking about?
man.
You tripping.
That's it. Okay?
There's no
My
way you
third
sent me this, bro.
reason,
Stop
and this
trying
is
it, bro.
And I'm
You
really
really gonna try
tired
that?
that I have to do
That's
these videos
bogus.
for y'all. But
I
this
got
is the truth,
$100
okay?
for each
so
message
please
you
listen
showed.
and listen good. The last time, those American women,
No,
they want a
not Guyana.
career.
See, that's
They
where
want
you
to be
got
the
messed up.
CEO.
Guyana is in
You know what
South
I want?
America.
I want a
Right
woman
above
that's going to care
Brazil.
more about the
That's the
family
French
than
Guiana.
about the pocketbook.
Top of South
You hear what I'm
America.
saying out
We
there?
are talking
Listen,
about
I want a
Uganda,
woman that's
which
going
is
to
on a
take care of the
completely
family,
different
that's going to
continent.
take care of the
That's
kids, that's
Africa.
going to be a mother,
That's
that's going
East
to be a
Africa.
beautiful wife.
You're a
That's
liar.
what I want. And
She doesn't
other
even know what
American
continent
men
she's
want it
talking
too.
about.
And that's why
I
I
said
got
Uganda.
the
She
Ugandan
said
queen.
Guyana.
And if you listen,
I didn't
and if
say-
you listen
You
good,
know where what?
you'll go to Uganda and get you a queen too. Don't make me
Wait,
make another
where what
video.
is?
All that shit at you.
Wait, where's Uganda? Where's Uganda?
Said, where you from, dick face?
Where's Uganda at?
Huh?
Where's Uganda?
You heard me?
Where is Uganda?
I don't know where that one at. I said I know where Guyana at and Ecuador. All those, I know where they at.
Well, guess what? Here's the topic though. We're talking about Uganda. So we're talking about Uganda though. Carry on. Carry on, people. So here's what we got. One of these guys have got to go. We're gonna get rid of the Bugatti. Thank goodness. Thank you, people, for getting rid of the Bugatti. I'm sick of it. I'm going to bring a brand new car in for you. A very nice one at that. We're going to get rid of this guy. Winner! The Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is the winner. We got rid of that wretched Bugatti. I'm sick of that Bugatti. I'm going to bring you something brand new next week. Welcome to the winner's circle, Rolls-Royce Phantom. Let's get it. Rolls-Royce Phantom, let's get it. So, in closing, anybody who wants to call up, I'm going to give you a few more minutes. You got about 5 minutes to call up. If you want to discuss this anymore, that's fine. You can bring on whatever it is that you want to bring on. You want to talk about, it could be ladies or gentlemen. It does not matter. If you are a man who has a feeling about it, and I'm sure you have a feeling about it, whether you like the idea that men are going overseas to court women for marriage, or whether you don't like the idea, you might think it's a horrible idea, you might think it's cool. Whatever it is that you think about this, I would love to know how you feel about it, because it's just one of them things, man. And we tried to break it down. We did break it down as to what we all think the reasons are for men doing this. We talked about men lacking certain skills, lacking the pizzazz, lacking the charisma, lacking the resources, whether it be financial or whatever, body type, you know what I mean, looks. And that's the thing. A lot of men are lacking, so they have to go to elsewhere. They go into the minor leagues to see if they can get something better. And then we've also talked about women, mainly attitude, because women in general, you are inherently beautiful, no? And that's one of the main things that men like. And unless you don't take care of yourself, right? You have to maintain your beauty. Men have to earn their beauty. This is just the facts. Right? You have to create your worth. Whereas women are inherently beautiful for the most part. I mean, I understand that there are some anomalies and everything else. What's the number? We'll bring the number back on here. 609-666-2995. And y'all better save it. Save it. 609-666-2995. We are talking about it today. We are talking about the men who have decided to leave, go abroad, to Thailand, to Russia, to Ukraine, to the Philippines, and Uganda. Oh, I can't forget Colombia, Brazil. Right? We can't forget them places. So go ahead and get a wife, because you find a beautiful woman who will treat you like a king. A beautiful woman. Right? We talking about size 4 to like 6, 7 with the fatty and the everything. And ooh, baby, they gonna treat you like a king. Like for real. Like, are y'all ready for that? Take us to the streets, TV. Chew the fat with Smooth. What's happening? Can you hear me?
GC.
Yo. What up, JC? What's happening with you? What you got?
Chilling. They dig it. And here's the thing: you got a lot of people that are just inept, socially inept, or
for those of you who don't
lacking
know,
in something that is preventing them from
there's some other
getting
catch. If anybody else trying to call
with regards to a mate, so they seek other places. And I mean, this has been around for decades. Ever since they had like the whole mail order bride thing. It's just
mail order bride. Explain that to people for a quick second before you go on. Mail order bride. I know what it is, but the general public is way too young for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically they was getting a lot of women from Russia, you know, almost like as if you would order something in
like Amazon.
It's almost like importing a wife in a sense.
Like Amazon. You hit it up, you pay your bread, come through, do what it do.
Yeah, you pay your bread. And here's the thing, they got a lot of businesses that have thrived with the Eastern European countries where they would get all these guys. They'd bring them to a trip, and then they would have what they would have like pictures where you have all these women that are seeking Western folks, because here's the thing, it's a trade-off for some people. Like some of these countries is very hard living.
Yeah.
If you imagine living
and
somewhere,
you have the resources, right?
Rather than taking a regular shower or regular running water, you got to go to the
We take hot water for granted. A lot of countries only have cold water for a shower.
No luxuries.
No amenities.
You know, some people live real rough. So it some chance of comfort, people would gravitate towards that. And some of these countries have been ravaged by war, so there's a massive disparity between the men and women. So there is a substantial need for, you know, men in some of these places.
Absolutely.
And people would kind of capitalize on that situation, because you would have frustrated dudes here.
Hell yeah.
And you would have women that are seeking some kind of some change in their life, essentially. So they would both, it's about personal gain and benefit. It's just two very different vantage points.
Got it. So you have a need, they have a need. They are willing to sacrifice. Yeah. They were willing to submit in the name of comfort, in the name of amenities, in the name of resources, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because the life is so decrepit.
The caveat to that is that it's just like how you were saying, all you need is some of these people to come over here, and once they're here, to become brand new, where they could change.
You need
if they have enough exposure, maybe they see some women in a beauty salon that really tell them what the way of life should be.
Yes. According to the Western civilization.
Brought them here.
Yes. How life should be according to Western civilization. And then you would, in turn, have a woman who literally acts just like these other Western girls, and no longer is submissive, is no longer catering to you, is no longer loving you the same. And now she feels masculine. She feels empowered. She feels liberated. And she gonna get you. Is that what we want?
Yeah. They get enlightened and then forget about it. So
Excuse me.
Like,
Did you just call that
keep
enlightened?
them secluded in Montana.
My friend, I have to stop you there.
Wyoming or something.
Hold on.
No internet.
Hold on just a second. You describe that as enlightened. That's a strong word with a very deliberate meaning. You described what would happen to these women that come over here as being enlightened. Do you want to retract that, or do you stand by that as enlightened?
I don't want it to be made with like a positive connotation.
Enlightened is absolutely positive. There's no way around it. Would you say corrupted?
Like, here's the thing: they're just exposed to a new perspective.
Okay, we could say that, which could be neutral. That's neutral. Go ahead, carry on.
Yeah, and as a result, they could leave that person.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's a dangerous game they play, and it happens all the time.
So, what would you suggest a brother do if they want to get an FOB fresh off the boat?
Well, I wouldn't judge them dudes that go over there to do that stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's to each his own, and I don't know what frustrations they had dealing with over here.
Well, we don't want to sway either way. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna, what would you suggest they do? Is the question from your perspective?
Oh, like in terms of how they would go about getting it done. I mean, you just gotta. It's almost like you need to see what they are like when they are exposed to that lifestyle before you make the commitment.
Got it.
Because at the end of the day, they're going to.
So you need to bring them over here for a trial period. You need to test it out. You need to get a couple out first off, right? You got to get a couple out, right? Is that what we doing? We getting a couple out? Yeah, we get a couple out.
No. Well, yeah. You partner with them for a little bit, see what's happening.
Trial period.
You need to make sure that they know what's going on.
Trial period.
On the side of the world that you're taking it.
So we have to have a trial period. In a nutshell, we have to have a trial period. Absolutely.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be when they come over here, they get exposed to something completely different, and then they change.
I would suggest a really seriously Trump tight prenup. Period. Serious prenup. Serious. Like I'm talking about specific prenup. Like you are required to.
Because you would end up being a cuck.
You will be the cuck. Exactly. You need to have a Trump type prenup, period. It ain't no games about it. If you're gonna do that, it ain't no games. You have to have a Trump type prenup, period. You're going to have some parameters. You're going to have some rules and some litigations here. Period.
I got time, cuz.
You have to tell them, listen, this is what I expect. This is what you're going to do, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you resources that you would otherwise have never had access to in your life. You will not have to worry about a thing, period. You will not have to work. You will not be exposed to the outside world. You will not leave my house. You will not watch TV. You will not have internet.
You sound like Tommy Sony dude.
I'm just kidding, fellas.
Mariah Carey, he had her like that.
Yeah. So you have to, at least in some fashion, have the rules and the parameters in order. I appreciate you. So yeah, man, go ahead. And give me some closing statements, man. What you got?
I mean, I wouldn't judge both the person that's seeking an alternative lifestyle, as well as the frustrated guy that feels like he has to travel thousands of miles for his mate.
Yeah.
Something is driving that.
Yeah.
You got to know their backstory. And the thing is, we never know these people. Like that guy that was with the woman, I don't know what the hell he went through before that. So I ain't gonna judge him. I mean, the way he articulating himself like he's in some wrestler locker room.
It's crazy. It's like, yes, exactly. I definitely got the WWF vibes. Mean Gene. What's the do with the megaphone? What was the do with the megaphone, bro? With the sunglasses?
No, Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart, yes. Jimmy Hart. I see Jimmy Hart, Mean Gene in the background. I see Ted DiBiase talking that smack. Hulk Hogan talking that smack. That's where I was at with a Virgil. You know what I'm saying? Booker T. Remember Booker T and his epic fail? Oh man, that's where we at. I see. That's what I see right now. For real. I get them kind of vibes. You know what I mean? Like they was talking that smack.
I'm sure that life with Louis looking dude had some nightmare stories for dating.
Absolutely.
So he's just like, man,
Absolutely.
Lou,
He said,
I'm
forget
out.
this. I'm out. I'm going to eject myself from the USA dating market. I'm going to Uganda and I'm going to find what it is that I want. And he found him the tiniest girl he could find compared to him and did what it do. And I don't even understand what's going on with that. It's very strange, to put it nice. And that's all I got for that. But yo, we definitely appreciate your insight, man. You definitely left us with some food for thought over here. We appreciate you, man, and we hope you call back. Like,
Thanks
share,
a lot, bro.
subscribe.
You got it.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
Later. I understand there was another caller that wanted to come in. I'm going to give you another 5 minutes to chime in. Go ahead and do it, because we're going to be out of here very, very, very soon. But if there is another caller who wanted to come in, I saw there was somebody trying to chime in. If you got something for this conversation, please do what you do. Call in and see what it do. We're here for you. The number is 609-666-2995. We are here. We are for it. Go ahead and do it if you feel compelled to do it. Ladies and gentlemen are welcome. Chime in, and chime in. And I don't want anyone for a second to feel like this is all women's fault. We understand that there are plenty of men with some shortcomings, and a lot of men leave a lot to be desired. There are a lot of us, not me in particular. I would never, ever consider myself to be that, because I do what I do, man. I work hard, man. I go hard at everything. I try to be the best at everything. It is what it is. But on average, what you're going to run into, for the most part, to be honest, is going to be a lot of men who are not checking the boxes. Some things we can't help. Genetically, you can't make yourself over 6 feet. It is what it is. Women, we have to get over that. But a man should be a provider. He must be a provider. A man must provide. A man must protect. A man must make you feel secure. And I've heard these things. What we're not going to do today. Here's what we're not going to do today. We're not going to tell people that, it's self-esteem. That's up to you. Because in all honesty, men, you can absolutely make a woman feel insecure, whether you like it or not. This is the reality. A woman can feel insecure socially because of you. A woman can feel insecure financially because of you. That's your responsibility. A woman can feel insecure, and it can be all your fault. It can be all your fault. Period. It is what it is. We have to understand, and we can't take for granted that all of us are not created equal. We are not created equal. It is what it is. Some of us are stronger mentally. Some of us are stronger physically. Some of us will be better at math. Some of us will be better at English. Some of us will be better at fighting. Some of us will be better at a lot of different things, right? But you have to understand that men, you can make a woman feel insecure, like it or not. It is your job to make a woman feel secure in every aspect possible, period. And the phone is ringing. Let's go.
Yo, Smooth, what's good? This is Morris.
What up, Mar? What's happening with you, man? How you living out there, man? What up? You get a hoe off the rip. What up, man? What it do?
I'm chilling, man. Look.
What you got?
I'm chilling. I'm just like, everybody, well, not everybody, but most people are looking at it the same way I look at it, and it's just like, once you get that female off the boat.
They're fresh off the boat, right?
America should get American now.
Yes, she can get Americanized. Go ahead. So what you got for that?
I didn't went to school with people that last time I dated a girl that
fresh off the boat?
she was like fresh off the boat.
Where was she
You
from?
feel me? She was from Jamaica.
Jamaica, man. Yeah. Wait, let me tell you something about something, man. Jamaica is really, really into Western culture. Just so you know. But go carry on.
So she was dope. She was dope. She was a hustler. She had ambition. She was super talented. She was all.
Hold on, speak louder, bro. Speak right into the. Hey, more. We having a little trouble hearing you. Speak right into the phone loudly, if you could.
Say it again.
I said we were having a little bit of trouble hearing you. Speak right into the phone loudly, if you could.
Talking about. So
That's better.
no, she was just fresh from Jamaica, whatever. So she had trouble coming into America with the schools and all that shit. People used to pick on her and all that type of shit.
Gotcha.
And then she had a hustle to her. She was a beast in everything she did. And now she just ended up being a stripper.
She ended up being what?
A stripper.
Oh man. Woo,
like,
baby.
She
Whoa.
belongs to the streets.
Oh.
Like, so I've been to date her, but
Gotcha.
it was just crazy to see how that's the woman she wanted to be. Then.
So let me ask you this.
Even though she could do it, right.
What is it that you feel like made her transition into that? That's the question. What is it? Because you say she was fresh off the boat. No? And that's just an expression. That just means you just got here. Because in Jamaica, in general, just so you guys know, they don't travel by banana boat. They literally fly on a plane over here. Just so everyone understands that. We just call that's just an old, disgusting saying that, has a really horrible. It's a horrible saying, but you know what we mean. So what I'm saying is, what do you think made her transition into that?
Just the way that basically how they empower women through bodies shaking ass, titties, just the whole thing like that.
So you feel like she was exposed? She was exposed to the culture, and then she just flipped on the homeboy.
Yeah, well, she didn't flip on me, but over time, I seen that shit came into fruition. She fucked me for money and just that, all the other shit.
She was asking you for money?
So much better than me.
She was asking you for money?
So much better than me.
She was asking you for money?
Not for me.
Who she was asking for money?
I can't tell you all that, but.
Oh, okay, but other cats?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just was like.
Gotcha. So you were the D supplier? You were the D supplier?
Huh?
You were the D supplier?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Good job. So she was asking for money from other cats because she felt, hard up or whatever with her situation and things. So what we're saying is that she was corrupted by the Western civilization.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
By the culture. Definitely. And she switched her whole mindset and just went into it.
Because you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Her father would be disappointed in her if he knew.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? If he already don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. What man would like to see his daughter on the poles? First thing we try to do, there's a whole saying, man. We try to keep our daughters off the poles and our sons out the pen. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole job. You did a good parenting job. If you keep your daughters off the poles and your sons out the pen, then you did a good job. So if your daughter makes it to the pole, you did a horrible job. It is what it is. I apologize. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You feel as a dad.
If your daughter made it to the polls, you did a horrible job. Period.
Even if she tried it, even if you experienced it.
Yes.
You did a horrible job.
You did a horrible job. You did a horrible job as a daddy. If your daughter made it to the poll, you did a horrible job as a daddy. And we have to take accountability, man, for that. If your daughters make it to the poll, you did a horrible job as a daddy. I apologize. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, needless to say, did you stop dating her? That's the question.
Yeah. I've been that.
You deaded it.
I found out after we broke up, she was doing the black shit.
Oh, you found out after the fact, so it didn't even affect you per se mentally, but you know it probably affected certain aspects of the relationship. Yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, dig it, man. We certainly appreciate you for chiming in, brother. We love it. We're glad you called in to see what it do, man. We appreciate you. Good looking on that, man. And we'll definitely holler again. You already know what it's hitting for. Easy, brother. Later. Yeah, man. We about to be up out of here, man. We appreciate everybody who joined in. Anyone who has not liked, shared, and subscribed, please do that. We appreciate and love you for it. Please do what it do. And we'll be back again. Same bat time, same bat channel. And anyone who doesn't understand yet, we absolutely do leave other videos available to you. There will be more. Many weekends out here are coming, and I dropped a pre-recorded video. So go ahead and check those out if you haven't seen them just yet. There's some very good content on there, some very good discussions. We love and appreciate you for it. And until next time, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.